What's up, Michigan fans? It's Clayton Safey from the Wolverine.com here with 5 takeaways from a 34-3 win over Nebraska Saturday evening at the Big House. Number one, Michigan is 10-0 for the first time since 2006 when it rolled into Columbus undefeated at 11-0 for a date with Ohio State. This is the best start under eighth-year head coach Jim Harbaugh, whose previous best was 9-0 in 2016. It also matches Harbaugh's longest win streak during his Michigan tenure, 10 games in 2018. Michigan has now won 12 consecutive Big Ten games, its longest streak since a stretch from 1996, which began with the 13-9 win over Ohio State, to 1998, with the streak ending with a loss to the Buckeyes that season. This is the latest golden era for Michigan football. There's no doubt about that. And if you're enjoying this golden era, make sure to smash the like button on this video, hit the subscribe button on our channel for more Michigan content coming your way. Takeaway number two, Nebraska's offense didn't get anything going. The Cornhuskers started a backup quarterback in Chubba Purdy, who replaced the injured Casey Thompson, and Purdy got hurt in the second quarter and didn't return. Third stringer Logan Smothers didn't have any more success. Nebraska averaged just 3 yards per play, picked up only 8 first downs, and got into Michigan territory on just 2 occasions. Michigan's defense turned up the heat in the second half, staying consistent with one of the primary themes of the season, allowing just 3 first downs and 43 yards in the second half. They forced 3 punts on all 3 full possessions after halftime, and the Huskers' last drive ended with the clock running out. Junior Colson led the Maize and Blue with 6 tackles, while senior defensive back Mike Sainristil was stellar, as he has been all year long. He was right behind Colson with 5 tackles. Freshman defensive tackle Mason Graham was outstanding with 3 stops, including a sack, a tackle for no gain, and another tackle for a gain of just 1 yard, adding a quarterback hurry as well. Takeaway number 3, Blake Corum carried the load for the Michigan offense. Stop us if you've heard this before. He rushed 28 times for 162 yards and 1 touchdown. He even had a pancake block on J.J. McCarthy's 3-yard touchdown run by the goal line. Corum's longest runs were 2 12-yarders, meaning he was just bleeding the Nebraska defense to death with positive yardage, not breaking a long one. Sophomore running back Donovan Edwards left the game in the first half. He did not return. Based on sideline reports, it seemed like Michigan was just being careful there, but it's still a concern considering how electric Edwards has been. With the sophomore out, Corum had to tote the rock as many times as he did, and also provided for some opportunity for a young back like freshman CJ Stokes, who rushed 8 times for 68 yards and once again flashed his potential. All told, Michigan rushed for 264 yards on 49 carries. Takeaway number 4, Michigan had a tough time getting the pass game going. J.J. McCarthy finished just 8 of 17 passing for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. He failed to connect on a number of deep throws in this game. We put a good amount of the blame on the receivers, however. Both Andrell Anthony and Ronnie Bell didn't get separation on deep shots, and Cornelius Johnson did not adjust to the ball properly on another. Michigan has been close to hitting on some this season, but just hasn't been able to see the production in games. They insist they're seeing it in practice, and that it's surprising it hasn't translated. It's clear the Wolverines want to get that aspect of the offense going. They've tried different receivers over the last couple of weeks. Remember Tyler Morris, Amorion Walker getting some run last week against Rutgers, but nobody has been a difference maker to this point. Harbaugh admitted after the game that it's hard for a quarterback to get into rhythm while throwing just 17 times compared to 44 runs when he's in the game. Those were the stats for J.J. McCarthy on Saturday. But he added that when the run game is working so well, it's hard to go away from it. It's hard to argue with that given the success that Michigan's had. There's obviously a fine line there. It's Michigan's job to balance it, but it's still disappointing the pass game hasn't been better. It could be a lot worse, though. Just think if they were not this prolific on the ground, then you would have a lot more issues for the offense. Takeaway number 5, finally, Michigan versus Ohio State. Not that there was much doubt, but that game at the end of the season will now be a de facto Big Ten East championship game. Winner heads to Indianapolis to take on the Big Ten West winner, whoever that may be, for the championship. Michigan takes on Illinois next week for senior day at the Big House. Ohio State, meanwhile, has Maryland before all focus will shift to the game. It's the second straight year in which Michigan and Ohio State will play for all the marbles, so buckle up, Michigan fans. It's almost here. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button on this video if you're excited about Michigan's 10-0 start. Subscribe to our channel for more Michigan content and head to thewolverine.com where it's just $10 for premium access until next football season. You can get on our message board, read all the inside articles, all that good stuff. Just $10 until next season. Take advantage now, and we'll see everyone next time.